Hi, I'm Phoebe Welburn at the Welburn Gourd Farm here in Fallbrook, California. And today I'm going to show you how to do a hidden lid. So this is one of our extra thick canteen gourds. And the artist is Heidi Ann Sanger, and she did this really beautiful lidded container with one of these canteen gourds. So there's a couple tricks to get a hidden lid or something that's seamless where you can't really tell that the gourd has been cut until you lift it up. So I'm going to tell you a couple of those tricks right now. The first one is to use this is a Mini Jig Saw by Proxxon, and it has a really tiny saw blade. So the saw blade itself is so narrow and thin that when it's cutting the gourd, it's not going to chew up a bunch of the gourd and leave a big hole. So that's the first tip, is to use one of these saws with this really tiny saw blade. So the second tip is to paint the inside black. So just take some Gourd Master Gourd paint, and you want to paint the inside of the lid and the bottom, and especially, of course, the cut rim here. You want to paint that black. And on the outside of the gourd, really important, take some Gourd Master ink dye or Gourd Master transparent acrylic in black and paint one or both of the borders in black. So you can see the top part here, Heidi did the black color. So now if it were offset a little bit, it's almost like it would just be hidden because they're both black. You don't want to really use gourd paint on the outside because the paint can kind of be streaky. It's not really for that. So you want to use either the Gourd Master ink dye or Gourd Master transparent acrylic if you're doing an outside shell, and then the Gourd Master paint on the inside. If you try to use ink dye on the inside, it's just going to soak in and it won't give you very good coverage. So paint on the inside. And then one more trick is on where you do the cut. So it's kind of easier to do the cut lower down, and then the cut itself is going to be sort of flat. So they're almost like flat against each other, and you're not going to have a gap. If you do want to do your cut up kind of higher on the gourd and do like a little lid, just try to do it where it's angled a little bit, because if you don't angle your cut so it's slanted, the lid can sort of sink in, and then you're going to have a gap between your lid and your gourd. So that's a couple of tricks for just making a hidden lid on your gourd. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching.